What's up, everybody? George, the Disney Italiano, coming to you on location at the Disneyland Resort. About to head into Disneyland for the first day of Star Wars Season of the Force, and trying to see if I can catch a glimpse of Luke Skywalker himself over at Galaxy's Edge. Not sure if he has already been out. I kind of got here a little bit late, but we'll take a look-see to see how, if I can catch him, and possibly maybe even R2-D2. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm about to head in now, and come join me on this somewhat sunny, somewhat cloudy Disneyland day. Let's do this thing. Let's get it. It feels so good to be back in Disneyland. I know that sounds kind of weird coming from me, especially since I became a California local. But it's been 9 whole days. Can you believe that? The horror, the terror, the humanity. But yeah, I'm just so used to coming to the parks like every few days. So anything more than 5 days is kind of out of the norm for me. But right now, I'm walking up through Frontierland to make my way into Galaxy's Edge. And we'll see if we can catch some new but familiar faces. All right, and we are walking through into Galaxy's Edge. Now, the thing with Galaxy's Edge is a lot of the times the characters that they have scheduled to be released aren't really, there's no like real subject of like where they're going to be at or when they're coming out. They just kind of bring them out, and that's that. So it's kind of cool in a way, but a little bit obnoxious when you're trying to find them and, you know, to actually catch a glimpse of them. So we're just going to walk around for a bit and see if we can catch anybody. And I think we spotted him. That's cool. Well, I was able to catch a glimpse of him. Again, what they do with the Star Wars characters, they don't really have designated spots for them to meet and greet. They just kind of like walk around. You know, they'll stop and, you know, interact with guests for a few minutes, maybe take a few pictures, but then they just keep walking. Which, again, I know that now on that side, it may seem a bit monotonous and everything, but if they were to have just a specific spot and, you know, create and form a line and everything, that line would be astronomical, especially for new Star Wars characters. So, I mean, I get it, you know, it's a convenience to want to meet like the characters, but I love how they just kind of roam within their land and everything. You know, that's awesome. But that was actually one of my main goals. That was a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to have to do like a Star Wars scavenger hunt to try to find Luke and R2-D2. So hopefully we could catch them a little bit later. My main goal was just to, you know, get a glimpse of them, catch them on camera. And so now we're going to kind of go through Galaxy's Edge for a little bit. And tonight is also the first night of the Skywalker Saga fireworks, or kind of night show that kind of tie in with the fireworks. So hopefully, with weather permitting, they have everything that was expected out of this show. So we'll see. Again, now this is all part of Season of the Force, which started today. I will say though, I was expecting a little bit more of a bigger crowd for Luke and R2-D2. Now it is still a little bit early, and it's still technically a work and school day. So maybe when people get off of work and school, it'll get a little bit more crowded than what it already is. But who's to say if even they'll be out and about by that time. That's why I didn't want to take a chance. I wanted to come early. Oh, I think I see Mando up there. See if I can get a glimpse of him.
That's right. Stop squirming. Good. Traveler, this is the way.
Sorry.
A band of travelers. Say hello to Grogu. I think he likes you. That's excellent. I see you believe in something. Yes. Good, Grogu. That's correct. Very good. Well, what do you want to become a bounty hunter? You like to be an apprentice bounty hunter. I understand, but you're going to make your mark one day. As much as I can tell. There's someone.
So Luke Skywalker is out with R2-D2. You got Mando out with Grogu. This is very promising for Galaxy's Edge, because since the time of its grand opening, so to speak, there wasn't a whole lot of life or movement within the land itself. Aesthetically, the land is magnificent. But as I always say on Orange Grove 55, you need meat and potatoes in that boiling pot of water. And I believe it's our good buddy Slimer that actually says the pot actually needs to be boiling. But so far, I mean, I've only been in this land for a few minutes, and I was able to see Luke Skywalker with R2-D2 and Mando with Grogu. So they definitely have the characters out and about roaming. Still, my biggest issue is they're still stuck within like a certain time era of the Star Wars universe, and I just kind of wish that they, like, different days that they would have different time frames, like where they just don't involve anything from the sequel on, or the in-betweeny, if you will. Like, I want to see the prequels, I want to see the originals, so hopefully we'll get there. But from what I've seen in the few minutes that I've been in Galaxy's Edge, very promising.
I'm the send you to watching. Some of you may have even cooperated. Some of you might actually support the resistance. If so, travelers, we will find out. And you will feel the consequences of your actions. Troopers!
Lieutenant.
Sir, welcome to Batuu.
You are a poor ambassador. Have you found the resistance spy?
Not yet, sir, but we will. I have dispatched reconnaissance units on every corner.
You have failed, Lieutenant.
Sir, I don't
That
believe...
resistance spy was tracked to Batuu. You were sent to find her. If she is here, she may not be alone. Do you understand? The resistance must not be allowed to regroup. If someone in this outpost knows something, we need to find them.
I will lead a team right away, sir.
You will await further orders. Troopers,
Yes, sir. All right, travelers, you heard the Supreme Leader. Be prepared to be questioned. We will find the resistance spy, and we will crush the resistance.
it doesn't matter why they came from Batuu. They're not going to leave.
All troopers be advised that all target practice has been postponed until further notice.
No, he's too far.
Jackson!
Following Kylo Ren in the First Order.
Very good. Your support is noted. The First Order will consider you an ally. Have you seen the Wookiee?
Unfortunately, it's not been spotted by me.
You know that information, Trooper. They might be helping the Wookiee, sir.
Why would I help someone who never
You waste my time. We're done. Not wise. We're sorry, sir. I'm aware.
live up for Lord Vader's legacy? Anyone conquer the galaxy?
Very well.
Darth Vader was better.
We're not lying on that. No, we're coming.
Okay, again, I may be repeating myself, but I'm actually really impressed with Galaxy's Edge right now, especially today. Again, there was a lot of issues with this land, like when they have Star Wars Night, the After Hours event. They have like a bunch of characters and meet and greets and everything. But this is just a regular day of, in Galaxy's Edge. And their characters are everywhere, interactions everywhere. I'm very impressed. But hopefully it stays that way, because this is the first day of Season of the Force.
How many bounties do you have already, Rick? Bye, thank you.
There's Rey.
I don't know.
No, I mean, because you said over here, since you don't have a reservation.
I do it right there. Lisa, you come with us. My name is Ray.
Oh, and there's Chewy. Hi, Ray. So in line right now to get the Death Star popcorn bucket for a good friend of mine and supporter of both Orange Grove 55 and Citrus Coast Central, Lucas Kim. He asked if I could grab him one. So I'm a man of my word, as I promised, and Lucas will be getting a Death Star popcorn bucket. Got the popcorn bucket, and you have a choice of either chocolate covered popcorn, I believe, or just regular popcorn, or chips. I chose the chips. They look kind of interesting. Kind of look like pork rinds a little bit. But as I said, this is not for me. This is for a good friend of mine, Lucas Kim, upon his request. So I will be sending that out to you soon, Lucas. So, as I said, it kind of looks like a pork rind. The taste has like a cheddar, but at the same time, the aftertaste actually has pizza flavor. And the chip is very airy. It's different. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Um, I give it 2 yums. Yeah, they're okay. I have to say too, the line to get the popcorn bucket wasn't that bad. Now again, I am here a little early, so as the day goes on, might get a little more crazy. Also too, I'm not sure how long they'll have them as far as like inventory goes. Like with uh, how many they would have left for today. I mean, obviously, Season of the Force just started, so I'm for sure they have quite a few. Okay, I might bump these up to 3 yums because the more that I'm eating them, I'm actually kind of digging them. Yeah, 3 yums, not bad. So I'm here in Tomorrowland, and I'm right across the way from the little popcorn vendor, and this is where the line ends, or I should say where it starts. It literally curves around here, zigzags all the way down there, and then circles back around for the popcorn bucket. That's crazy. This must be a popular spot to get the popcorn bucket, but my little hack is to actually go into Galaxy's Edge because, as I said, I only waited not even 3 minutes for the popcorn bucket. I don't know if a lot of people know that it's over there, or again, if this is just the go-to hot spot for it, or if they just thought, while we're over here in Tomorrowland, let's just get in line for it. But yeah, little do they know that like over in Galaxy's Edge, you can get the popcorn bucket for like half the wait time, if even that. So that's wild. I'm gonna get a little bit closer here so you can kind of see the line here. Take you all the way down here. Look at this. Wild. And this is where it circles. That's crazy. So I noticed something too as the day is progressing. A lot of people are trying to get a glimpse of Luke Skywalker and R2D2. There was a massive group of people waiting by the cast member only doorway. And here's the thing, I didn't have to wait for it because I had already seen them. So when it comes to these kind of like specialty events that Disney holds, like with the Season of the Force, and it's during regular park hours and what have you, and they have specialty characters, the earlier you get here, the more better chance you have of seeing them without any hassle or crowds of people kind of mobbing them, so to speak. So just wanted to give that little tidbit. So I got to bump in to a good friend of mine and supporter of both Orange Grove 55 and Citrico Central, Kev, aka Mr. Tech Bear. Glad to see him and say hi. And yeah, I just love bumping into friends and people who recognize me in the park. So if you happen to be in the park, you notice that I'm here, don't be shy. Come up, say hi. Always a good time talking with you folks. Okay, so I'm at the Galactic Grill, and I ended up getting a couple of the specialty Season of the Force um, food items. I got the Galactic Gyro Burger, or as over here in California it says Euro. I'm from the East Coast, so we call them gyros. I absolutely love gyros slash Euros, so I'm curious to see how it is on a ciabatta bun. Has beef, tomato, cheese, tzatziki sauce. But whoever made this aimed wrong and put the tzatziki sauce in the little container there. So I'll probably just like kind of dip and scoop as an Italian does. And then I also got the Pico Punch. Has uh, coconut milk, lime, so kind of interesting. Chunks of pineapple. So let's see. And I should have got napkins, and I didn't. Wow, that is really good. I actually really like that. It literally tastes like a gyro slash euro on a ciabatta bun. Absolutely love that. Very good.
I was inspired by it. Oh, that looks good.
So now
How is it?
that is really good.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really good.
Does it taste like a regular?
It literally does. Like yeah.
Oh.
All right, now we're gonna try this. Oh, that is really refreshing. That is so good. As I said, coconut milk, lime, and pineapple juice. That is really good. Everything, honestly, is 5 out of 5 yums for me. Actually, when Abby gets here later, I think about getting seconds. That's how good this is, which is very, very interesting. Because a lot of these specialty foods are kind of like a hit or miss. So there's definitely a hit for me. 5 out of 5 yums. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish this and enjoy this. I'll see you guys in a bit. So that is the pistachio parfait. I didn't get one of those, but a good friend of mine did. So she's gonna try it and she'll let me know how it is. Okay, I'm actually going to take a little taste of this because I'm curious myself. So I'm just going to take some right off the. Trying to get like a little bit of everything there. Okay. Oh, has like a texture consistency of pudding. Has like a yeah, like kind of like a what is that? Like a red velvet cake. Got the taste of the chocolate. Yeah, I don't taste too much of this pistachio, but I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. It actually tastes really good. I actually agree with you. I think 3 yums, 3 yums for me as well. That was really good, very good.
Dig a little deeper. Go time and round of applause for these soloists. You got David on the saxophone, Miles on the trumpet, and Michael on the trombone. Great job, you guys. Well, folks, it has been so much fun spending some time with you guys, playing some great music for you all. With that in mind, we've got time for one final tune. We're going to close with another medley. This one from one of the band's favorite films, but I have a feeling that you guys are going to recognize most of this music. It's from a movie. It's from a movie that features a young lion cub and its quest to become king. Hakuna Matata, folks. Here's our Lion King medley.
Hello. So Jolly Holiday finally reopened, and we're going to take a little peek inside to see, because yeah, they did. The umbrellas are definitely spruced up a bit. Let's see. I'll go through here. Excuse me. Hello. So wow, they really did. Oh, they did. It looks nice. It really does look nice. All right, so we got the, what was this? The loaded
Outpost
outpost fries,
fries.
which is interesting because it doesn't look anything like the picture. Like I thought it was going to be like piled up, stacked, and they just give you a little bit of fries and a whole bunch of onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, I can't eat the onion rings; it'll mess up my stomach. So I'll try the fries. But it also comes with what was it? Like a
Pulled pork.
pulled pork,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess sour cream, onions. Okay, that's barbecue pulled pork. Okay, that's interesting.
Why? Were you not expecting barbecue pulled pork?
No, but it makes sense with the sour cream and onion rings.
Sour cream.
It's okay.
It's okay. You like the 90s night fries better?
Yeah,
Mm.
the '90s night fries were better. They're not bad. I like them. I don't love them.
I like them. They're good. But I
Maybe
don't know if
they-
I'm
They
starving.
should just give you more fries.
Yeah.
I mean, they only give you like a handful.
And this is a soggy onion ring, which I don't like.
I give it two and a half yums. 2.5 yums for me.
Let me try the onion ring first, but it's soggy, so I don't know if I'll really like
Well,
it.
while you do that, I'm diving into my kids' macaroni and cheese. See, I can't eat it like I don't like when the onion pulls out of the dough like that.
Well, because the dough is already like so,
Right.
like so soggy. It's good. I
That I
give
like.
it. I give it 2 yums. The onion ring. I like mine like really crispy. Um, I don't know, like maybe like it sat out and took a lot of the juice and stuff, but yeah, it fell apart. And the fries, they don't really give you that many.
Well, I'll pay for it later, but oh
Oh
well.
my.
No, that onion ring was good.
I think it's because I got the
You
middle
got the middle
one.
one,
Yeah.
yeah. It's still 2.5 for me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I give it 2. But it's still yum. It's not a full
Yeah,
yum.
it's not even a yacht. Yeah.
So
No,
yeah.
2.5 yums for me.
We are now heading over to Galaxy's Edge, going back over. As you can see, Abby has joined uh, today after work. So, yeah, anyway, we're heading back over to Galaxy's Edge for the Skywalker Saga premiere that's going to tie into the nighttime. I can't really say fireworks because they haven't done fireworks in like how long? It's just been Mickey's Mixed Magic light,
Yeah.
because I guess, I don't know, with like the Santa Ana winds and the weather permitting. So, but we should get some form of the Skywalker saga. And so, very curious to see what that's going to be like. So, we're going to head over there now, try to dodge a lot of the crowds, and hopefully, it won't be too hectic over there, but we'll have to wait and see. So, I have a few familiar faces right here. Danny and Mondo of Five Fires.
Man, I can't believe that Italiano couldn't get in, but it was literally insane.
I know.
The crowd here was packed.
My special access revoked me.
Yeah, but
You've been
thankfully
spending too much time at Universal.
They do 2 shows, though. They do 2 shows.
Yeah,
Thankfully.
so I got a little taste of the fireworks, but now I get to see the whole shebang. So
And it's a lot calmer this second show. It looks like there's room. So
yeah.
On the spires of Batu, lighting levels may be lower in some areas. Please move with caution and guide younglings by a foreman if necessary. Smugglers and scoundrels, pirates and rogues, travelers and adventurers. Welcome. My name is Tohan Ledge, the Lore Weaver. Tonight, I invite you to join me around the fire of memory for a tale of prophecy. The story of a destiny fulfilled, a darkened curse, and a final redemption. The legend of a family, strong in the Force, entwined in a battle between the darkness and the light. There was prophecy about this boy. That much was clear. The Force was unusually strong in him. Could he be the chosen one? The child's promise was undeniable.
His proud mother dreamed for him a bright future, but his path would be cloaked under a shadow of darkness. His life was without freedom, but he would grow to become cunning and brave. Soon these talents would draw the eyes of evil. The boy matured, and a love blossomed between a powerful queen and a noble knight. The path forward was but there was fear of losing the ones he loves. A darkness began to rise. Friend became foe, and where a brother once stood, now an enemy is forged. A tragic destiny, and a galaxy forever changed. Now the future must be forged on twin paths. A boy dreamed of a larger purpose, and a young girl embraced her calling as a leader. There was newfound hope. The galaxy fell into darkness, but the brave rose to meet it. Even in the midst of cold desolation, the embers of love burned bright. A young Jedi learned the old ways. A revelation was made with scars branded in pain. The son must battle the father. The spark of love lit the path to redemption. A brother and sister were reunited and brought light back to the galaxy, finally securing a time of peace for a while. Many cycles have passed, but the way of the Jedi perseveres. Rivers of story became myth, and myth collected into pools of rumor. To pass on to others the power of the Force, this is the legacy of the Jedi. Today, even through our bright suns, the darkness continues to creep. In turbulent times, we all must look to find balance. What is our legacy? Will you have forged a new chapter? Raise your lights high against the darkness and share this tale. In the name of resistance, speak the name Skywalker. 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 Skywalker.
So good.
Okay, so we had a little bit of a hiccup there, but we ended up catching the second showing of the Sky. I'm just going to call it the Skywalker Saga showing because it has like a long title. I can't even remember it. I have no idea. So we're just going to call it the Skywalker Saga. It was really cool. Also got to hang out with Mondo and Danny from Five Fires. Shout out to them. Ended up giving it 4 fires. It was a little bit of a glitch. in the very beginning. It would have got full 5 fires from me, but it got 4. But as I was telling Mondo, it's so refreshing to see something in Galaxy's Edge that has nothing to do with the sequels. So glad that they touched upon the prequels and the originals. And I hope that this is a start of more things to come for Galaxy's Edge.
Yep.
Because I want to see more of original stuff. I want to see more prequel stuff. So I have to say it was a very successful time in Galaxy's Edge. We were all kind of teasing the fact that this is the longest that we've actually spent a full day in Galaxy's Edge. And I apologize, folks, because the lighting in this land really isn't that good with the camera. So we're going to try to get out of here, and we'll come back to this conversation. We're just trying to get out. There we go. Okay, much better. So yeah. So what'd you think, Abs?
I think it was good. We did get to catch the fireworks. You can see Mr. Pouty Face on my Instagram.
Yes, because I thought for sure we were not going to be able to see the show just because the amount of people that were in there. And a cast member told me that, if people end up leaving, we can catch the show. And I'm like, you should be able to, maneuver people out, to give other people a chance. I'm not saying that, people shouldn't be able to stay. That'd be cool. But I mean, the way that he just kind of put it, it made it seem like I was losing hope. But there was a new hope. No pun intended. There was a new hope.
I think it was a good projection show.
Yeah. So as I said, I gave it 4 fires for Mondo, but we do the yum and yuck system. So even though it's not food, but I give it 4 yums.
Yum.
So we have about an hour and a half left of the park. We're going to see if we could catch a couple more Star Wars things to do, and then we'll be heading on out. But let's see what kind of mischief we can get into for the rest of the night, shall we? Okay, so we're able to get into Star Tours. It reads as a 5-minute wait. So it's moving pretty nicely. And a lot of people have been saying that they kind of went back to the random missions and stuff. So we'll see. I kind of hope that is, because I'm so sick and tired of seeing those damn space whales. I had enough of the space whales.
Oh no! What have I done? We're doomed! Deactivate the cannon settings! Let's disconnect the board! Oh, and the paper.
So we'll be actually heading on the ride fairly soon. So we're going to enjoy the ride, and then I'll come back and tell you how it goes, folks.
What is this? Do you know? I certainly don't. But I can tell you one thing. That is not a toy. Well, here it goes.
Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, bum. So we just got off of Star Tours now. Very refreshing to see them kind of go back to the older missions. We ended up getting, at the very beginning, we got stopped and interrogated by Darth Vader. And then we went to the Wookiee planet, and then got a transmission from Yoda. And then at the very end, we got the chase and battle scene of Boba Fett, where we also come back to seeing Darth Vader chasing us around the Death Star, and it wasn't even completed yet. Mm-hmm. So, as I said, very refreshing to see them go back to the older missions. As I said before, I'm so tired of seeing those damn space whales. That's not even funny. I'm sorry. I once in a while it's nice, but when you constantly get that as your end mission every single time, it just gets monotonous. So that's my opinion on it. What do you think?
I was happy to see Yoda because I love Yoda and Baby Grogu.
Yep.
And then I was, of course, happy to go to the Wookiee planet because I love Chewie. So, yes, it was very refreshing to see even the Death Star, the old school. So,
Yeah. So we'll obviously we won't have time to try to see what other missions we have for the rest of the night, but we'll be back for more of the season of the Force.
yes.
But because it runs all through summer, I believe, through like May the 4th be with you.
Hmm.
So I think we're gonna close it out for the night. It's been a long day, Star Wars day, but yeah, we did one ride on Star Tours. As I said, we'll be back. Hyperspace Mountain is at 65 minutes. We're not going to wait through that right now. And Rise of the Resistance is closed. So, yeah, I think we're just going to call it for here. But so glad you guys were able to join us for the first day of Season of the Force. I hope you all enjoy this video as we did bringing it to you. And if you like the video, give it a like, thumbs up, comment anything down below. We just ask, please keep it civil. Like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and stay tuned at the end of this video because there's going to be a little after video fireworks, Star Wars fireworks in Galaxy's Edge for you to check out. But until then, in Disney Italiano fashion, stay safe, stay healthy, stay Disney. Italiano out.